Okay, sorry, we got disconnected there, and I think I have to stitch this together, so I apologize if there is a little bit weird of a cut. Okay, so this is the new system here. It is a cloud-based system, as I had already said, so you can create your own profiles and everything to it. Now, on the home screen here, you can see there's quite a few more apps available to you here. They've split up the projection system from being a single icon now to Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So, like I said, it is a little bit more organized there, just for that fact right there, okay? You also have this really neat setup right here. This is a truck-only one. It's not going to be in the SUVs or cars, okay? This is your trailering app, okay? So you can go in here, and when you have your trailer plugged in, it will run through a setup procedure when you're going through hooking up your trailer lights, the hydraulics, the brakes, and all of that, okay? So that's something that's really cool. You have your Wi-Fi hotspot, which you can connect to separately versus having to go through the settings and everything there and go to it. Over on the next page, you still have your app shop available to you right here, okay? Where you can download, this messaging app for text messages and everything that way. It's a third-party app that you can install, okay? You have OnStar, its own setup button. You have a climate control button in here as well, too. Now, the truck is off, okay? I'll turn it on. So you can see, you can adjust the climate control on the screen, or you can use the hard buttons down below, okay? You have your camera connection right here. So this is an HD camera, okay? High definition video. I didn't show you the camera on there. This is much crisper, much higher resolution. And you can select from either trailer line, guideline right there, or your backup guideline, okay? And you can do, the neat thing with that is you can do that anytime while you're driving, just to connect and check on the trailer that's behind you, okay? Now you have your text messaging right here that you can get into. Again, when you set up your phone, you'll see the services there. Now, your favorite bar is always shown down here, okay? Now, the one thing that's different with it is that it's static. You can't change the layout of it, okay? It's always going to be, you can't change the what you have on there, okay? So I can't drag Android Auto like it did before and put it down there. It just won't do. It's stuck where it is. Now, the next one here, if you slide over and go like this is your summary view. Now, our first generation system had something very similar to this, and I really like it. Now, again, this truck doesn't have navigation, so we're pretty much on par when it comes to feature set in a way, okay? So what we have here in the summary view is on this section over here, you have your radio display, okay? And then over here, you have your phone information there, okay? Now, when you have a truck with navigation, it'll be set up in 3 different spots. So you'll have radio, phone, and then nav over here with a map on it, okay? So all the information is in front of you. You don't have to flip through a bunch of different screens. This is super, super convenient, and makes driving less distracting. In your radio screen here, okay, instead of having your favorite bar at the bottom and your presets, your favorite bar at the top, presets at the bottom, they've been reversed, okay? Now, they are still a crossband preset, so I can have FM on here as well too, okay? And I can put AM somewhere else as well, okay? And they both have direct dial to it as well, okay? So you can see it's right there. It does have HD radio in it as also, so it has a much crisper FM sound, and actually the AM there is also cleaned up a bit. You don't get, it's still monotone, of course, but it is a little bit crisper monotone sound, I guess is the best I can say, okay? It does have Bluetooth. It is a lot faster. It's a lot easier to use. Bluetooth audio streaming is in here, just like in the other one, which I'm sorry I never got to. But some other cool things here is you have this notification. So it's like your notification bar in your smartphone that you bring down from the top. Here, it's just down at the bottom. So if there's any alerts, it'll show you with a little icon in here. It has like a number 1, 2, 3, however many alerts you have. It will display, and you can read them right on the screen, which is pretty cool. Another thing here regarding this system is if we scroll down, we got updates. So the truck is able to download and install software updates right over the air. No different than your cell phone. So again, super duper convenient, and it's always going to keep itself up to date in here, okay? Where the other ones, if there are any specific, software updates, you would get notified through an email from GM, and you'd have to bring the truck in. We'd have to install them through you free of charge, of course, through warranty. Where this one, any number of updates that are needed to, increase the efficiency of the running of the truck, as well as the radio and other electronic systems, they can download right through the truck here, even if you don't have an active OnStar Wi-Fi data subscription. That's a big thing to learn, okay? Down here, you can see your favorite board. This is the empty nav screen because you don't have nav. You can just use the OnStar Advisor right there if you want. You got your radio, you have your phone, and then your climate, which I already showed you, and then back to the home, the summary view. Okay, so this is a little bit longer video, but I think it's definitely worthwhile for me to show this to you, because if you are in a last generation truck and you're moving into the new generation, there is going to be a learning curve. But the good thing is it's going to be fairly shallow, because if you had an SUV like a Terrain or a last generation Acadia Enclave or Cruise Malibu, whatever it might be, the system, they went back to some design which was better than the current setup and layout. So you got new technology, faster, quicker response time, better graphics, better navigation system, but they went to a much better design standpoint on it as well. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions or want to come experience it for yourself, come down to Capital GMC. My name is John Dreger. I am the Senior Product Specialist here at the store. My direct line is 306-761-6582. See you later.